Good morning, English 2. I wanted to quickly get with you and re-examine a passage that we looked at in our reading from Act 1, Scene 1 through 3 yesterday. This specific passage is from Macbeth, and it's when the witches have delivered the prophecy and then are no longer there. They vanish. And so Macbeth says, and this is on page 221. Oh, I'm sorry. I got ahead of myself here. Page 219 of your textbook. So Macbeth says on line 70, "Stay, you imperfect speakers, tell me more. By Sinel's death I know I am Thane of Glamis. But how of Cotter? The Thane of Cotter lives, a prosperous gentleman, and to be king stands not within the prospect of belief, no more than to be Cotter. Say from whence you owe this strange intelligence, or why upon this blasted heath you stop our way with such prophetic greeting. Speak, I charge you." I have asked you to highlight an oxymoron in red. Remember that an oxymoron is two words put together that mean opposite things. Probably the most common example is jumbo shrimp, right? We know that shrimp are very small. So putting that word jumbo adjacent to shrimp is an oxymoron. It's the exact opposite of what shrimp means. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure my child is behaving himself. So the one that stands out to me here is this strange intelligence, right? Strange intelligence is an oxymoron. Intelligence is certainly not strange. And if you think of something that's strange to you, it's unknown to you. So I've identified that as my oxymoron. I'm not going to highlight it in red. I'm going to ask that you do that because I want to make sure everybody's viewing this and understanding the breakdown of why that's an oxymoron. So if I put it in red right here, right now, then it would be an easy indication to those who haven't gone as far as you have. What does that oxymoron suggest about the likelihood of the prophecy coming to fruition? You owe this strange intelligence, or say from whence you owe this strange intelligence. And I guess we have to consider this question from multiple perspectives. What is the likelihood of the prophecy coming to fruition from Macbeth's perspective, right? And he's the one speaking, so he's the one who matters. It's probably not likely. Strange intelligence. Or if it is likely, it's in the very beginning stages. All right, number 2. Highlight a metaphor in blue. What comparison is being made, and what does this suggest about the likelihood of Macbeth becoming king? The metaphor that I see here is, so it starts up here. "The Thane of Cotter lives, prosperous gentleman, and to be king stands not within the prospect of belief." The metaphor I see is this comparison between being king, to no more than to be Cotter. That comparison of the likeliness to becoming king to becoming Cotter. Now remember, it's dramatic irony because we know that he's actually been made the Thane of Cotter. Macbeth doesn't yet know that, but is about to learn that. So the likelihood of him becoming the Thane of Cotter is not likely to him. And because that's not likely to him, the likelihood of him becoming King of Scotland is even less likely to him. Finally, identify irony in green and explain the irony. Irony means something that occurs that's the opposite of what you expected. So in those last lines, baby, you gotta stop it. "Upon this blasted heath you stop our way with such prophetic greeting. Speak, I charge you." If you looked up the definition of heath, you would see that it's a opening. And I think I said that in my reading to you. So this blasted heath, of course, blasted having a negative connotation with such prophetic greeting, right? The prophecy. So we've got the opposite of what you'd expect there. We've got blasted heath, empty space, with prophetic greeting, full of prophecy, full of good news. And I'll be right back because I'm going to start it in another screencast.